Biafra, superstars, media.
Criminal.
Listen.
Or are they going to,
listen up,
go in there and release our children and teachers alive? Now, while those negotiations continue behind closed doors, on the streets of Ibadan, activist Very Dark Man led a massive crowd of protesters demanding the government act fast and bring the abducted students and teachers home.
Hold on there for me. OJYOKPE, you make me laugh and blush. I call what you're about to play a controlled aggression. A controlled way of, trying to control the storm. A well-planned way of making the people to stay asleep, for them to assume that they are venting off through somebody, through Very Dark Man. Don't get me wrong, Very Dark Man is my guy. But what he went to do in Oyo, I call it a controlled crisis. In crisis management, sometimes you must come up with a scenario where people are angry, but it is controlled. Somebody died, but people are angry, but those who are angry, it's a controlled environment. That way, when the others see them protesting, they will now feel calm because people are already protesting. It is called, a controlled way of dealing with things in Nigeria. That's where your country is now. You will hear a speaker and show Very Dark Man. He's my guy, don't get me wrong. What he did is good. But it is a controlled scenario. You can't fool me now. He was even protesting. He carry knife, he carry axe, he carry sword and everything. And it was okay. No gunshots. But in Biafra land, we carry white handkerchief. Your police will come and shoot us down. But Very Dark Man can carry axe. Cutlass, they cut everywhere, they shout. And there was no gunshot, no tear gas. But Sowore himself in Abuja was protesting and then threw him tear gas. You guys can't fool us. We know what in there, but no, at least, he had to go there and help the governor because that governor is weak. Sheyi Makinde is a weak coward. This same man, when they threw bomb in Ibadan, he came in the public and said, no. Those guys, they are illegal miners that threw dynamite in Ibadan. Despite we knew it was the Buhari government who gave those men contracts to come and mine the resource of the Yorubas. They came all the way from Mali. They were living with the Yorubas in Ibadan. The man had a big house. During their meetings, he was there. He was contributing. They loved him. They saw him as a friend of the Yorubas. But at the end, when they threw the bombs, it shook the whole foundation of Ibadan. And Sheyi Makinde came and said, no. These are illegal miners. Sheyi Makinde, you are a coward. A coward will die 1,000 times before facing the real death. At this point, let us hear the controlled crisis management nonsense they did in Yoruba land. To the Yoruba, this is not the right way to go, please. If you want your freedom, come all out for your freedom. This hanky-panky to hire somebody to fly in and do what he did, that's not the way to go. Freedom must be real, must be absolute. Follow the school of thought of Sowore. He's doing it the right way. That's why your Nigerian government, they're attacking him. Very Dark Man, he's my guy, but I've seen how things are going. They called him, he was invited by the governor of Oyo to do what he did. Do not assume that he just flew down there. Only a fool will think that way. The gullible ones will feel that way, but me, I know what's in there. At this point, make way hear from our sister, OJYOKPE, as they blush, they celebrate Very Dark Man for doing a protest. But when we, the Biafrans, want to protest with a white handkerchief, they will come with an AK-47 and they will kill us. And the media will not speak about it. But now that it is Very Dark Man, just one boy and his cronies, now they are saying, oh, it was a gallant protests. Nigerian media, you guys make me blush. You guys make me laugh. Take it back and listen. Oh yeah, listen.
There and release our children and teachers alive. Now, while those negotiations continue behind closed doors, on the streets of Ibadan, activist Very Dark Man led a massive crowd of protesters demanding the government act fast and bring the abducted students and teachers home. Let's take a look.
Hold on there. The theme of the protest is what? Terrorists must go. Terrorists must go. Terrorists must go. That's what they are saying there. You are campaigning against the terrorists, not against those who are supposed to secure life and property. If anybody should go, it should be the governor of that state for not protecting the people. But you are saying here, terrorists must go. Terrorists must go. Don't get me wrong. What he is doing is fine. I call it a controlled, a controlled protest. So that when the real guy is when supposed to protest, see some people, they are already protesting. The real ones will not come outside. Because everything is controlled. Terrorists must go. Terrorists must go. Terrorists must go. No, what he will say is, Sheyi Makinde must go. Makinde must go. Sheyi must go. Tinubu must go. Now I will dance with you and protest with you. You guys can't fool me. To the Nigerian media, be careful. I see the games you guys are playing, but please be careful. Be fair to the people. Be fair to the people. The only one doing the right protest right now is the one they call Omoyele Sowore. He's the only one doing the real stuff, where he's speaking truth to power. No controlled kind of, scenario. No. His own is real. His own is raw. His own is authentic. 100% authentic. No party. But this one you are seeing here, don't get me wrong. My guy, Very Dark Man, he's doing well. Don't get me wrong. But this is a controlled situation to give the governor the leverage to come and speak. To the Yorubas, don't go this route. Do not go this route to the Yorubas. Let's continue.
We are not coming to fight peace. Because if we decide to fight police, we will definitely beat police. Oh yes. But we are not here to fight police. Instead, we are ready to tell them that police, when you are ready, we are here in this state. What is this?
VDM has now led protests in Abuja and Ibadan. And the crowd that followed him tells you everything, that Nigerians are not just angry online. They're angry in the streets.
Hold on there. That's his accolade now. VDM has protested in Abuja. He has protested in Ibadan. And with the crowd that is following him, it shows they ain't just angry online. They are also angry in the streets. Do you not see the gimmicks? Do you not see the game they play, the media? Through your television, which means tell lies to your vision. Television means tell lies to your vision. The things you see might not be true. But to the deaf, dumb, and blind, to the lay ones, those with myopic way of thinking, you say, oh, okay, that's fine now. There is a protest in Oyo, so it's fine. I can stay at home and pray to Jesus for the safe return of those students from that school. Yes, it's fine, it's okay. To the Yorubas, farabale, everything is fine. There was a protest yesterday, and guess what? Very Dark Man was even there. He protested. People came outside, so don't worry, we are doing something. This is psychology now. That's the game they play. That's how they put you guys to sleep. And the media are so good in doing this. Suddenly now, to protest now is possible. God. But when we, the Biafrans, call for a protest, there will be army everywhere. Shooting us down, gunning us down like dogs and wild animals. But VDM can leave his house, go to Yoruba land, go and protest. And he even saw the governor. The governor came out, Seyi Makinde came out to welcome VDM and made a speech with VDM. But when a presidential candidate like Omoyele Sowore, he's going out for a real protest, he's met with tear gas, powder gas, and the rest of it to kill him. Look, you guys can fool the whole world. But you see, we, the Biafrans, you cannot fool us. Someone like me, you cannot fool me. I am the embodiment of Simon Ekpa and NNAMDI. I am 2 in 1. You cannot fool me. And I think that will be my new slogan now. I am the embodiment of Simon Ekpa and NNAMDI. I am 2 in 1. What you see is what you get. Who the yarn? Let's continue, please.
It's clear. 1 month is too long. The children must come home, and no amount of negotiations, press conferences, or condolence visits will satisfy Nigerians until every single one of them walks free. All right, okay.
Technically, now they've done the protests, so don't worry. To the Yorubas, don't worry. Go back to sleep, relax. Everything is fine. There has been a protest about the children that have been kidnapped. Don't worry about the Fulani. Don't worry about Tinubu. Everything is fine. The governor is handling things. In fact, very dark man came to protest, and he had the right to protest. Let me take you guys somewhere. I will take you to our guy, the one they call what's his name again? DonAza. He did a good job by breaking down step by step, line for line, what happened before the protest that you all saw. That our sister here just came and paint a picture. Because now the media will come and paint a picture. But let me take you back to the grassroots. Our brother DonAza took his time to break it down stage by stage. You will see where they give them flight tickets. That's how you know it's a controlled environment, a controlled crowd, a controlled protest. Protesters, they get flight tickets. Where is it done? People, they fly now to go protest. The boys of very dark man. You might say, oh, they are members of the, Ratel, whatever. But negotiate them now. Then they share flight tickets to go protest for you. Protest has to do with what? Public opinion, the views that you hold as an individual based on a situation. It will be you that will come out to protest, not somebody backing you up, giving you stipends to go out to protest. It's not done that way. Real protest is the people coming out, a clarion call to the people. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, every stakeholder, every critical stakeholder, depending on their influence, they will come in the public to protest. Woo! Say no more, man. Say no more. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. When you begin paying me to go and protest, when you begin book my flight tickets to go and protest, then that's something else. It means it's an induced protest. A reward at the end of the day. The ones you see and the ones you don't see. To the Yorubas, don't go this route. Do not go this route. Go for the real protest. Go and follow Sowore. He's the one doing the real stuff. That's why they're angry with him. That's why the government is dealing with him. But he's still fighting because the end will justify the means. If you want real freedom, go and follow those who are real freedom fighters. Those who believe in what they call revolution now. At this point, let me take you to my brother, DonAza. Let's go there. Now, at this point, I will not play all what my brother said here. Our guy, no. I go eat the meat and spit out the bones from the analysis of my brother here. He's doing a good job. A very, very good job. Now, make you now watch what he go first show. Because that's where they come based on my own analysis. What I call an induced protest with incentives. A controlled crowd, a controlled protest done by those with personal interest to keep the Yorubas asleep. To the Yorubas, don't fall for this one. Now watch what you're about to see here. Then they share them flight tickets. You are flying from Abuja to Oyo to go protest. Watch out now.
Class you. For this class,
Oh, yeah.
take it one after the other.
Listen.
The first one, when Very Dark Man was sharing body parts to his team as they were about to board to Ibadan.
Keep watching. What you are seeing here now, they are sharing the boarding pass, flight tickets from Abuja to Oyo. Hey, I ask myself, where is the real protest when we say those from Yoruba land, those from Oyo, those that are feeling the brunt, those that it is happening in their land, where are they? That's how you know when something is controlled. A real protest has to be organic. It comes from the people, by the people, and done for the people. Not somebody flying from USA, touching down with his team. They don't start the protest. No, it is called an organized protest. A storm in the teacup. Watch the way he was sharing the flight ticket, what they call the boarding pass. Watch him now.
For the record. Now for the record.
Keep watching, keep watching, keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. He's sharing it now. He's sharing the flight tickets, the boarding pass. See that? Very Dark Man, they share around. Now you see I'm there. Now they see I'm there, Abi.
You don't see us.
Okay.
Next arrival. When he arrived, these pupils all welcome out.
Boom. Second one now, they don't touch down for you. And suddenly, some students, some government school students don't queue up to welcome Very Dark Man. You can tell technically that's a state visit. Did you not get it? Schools, they brought out their children to come at the airport to wait for the Very Dark Man. What does that tell you? It tell you, say, he's coming, in fact, he's a special visitor, what they call an August visitor. He's coming with his team, supported by the governor, to help him do a job. Don't get me wrong, what he did here is good though. You guys should not get it twisted. What he's doing here in this video or with the protest is fine. But it is an organized way, a controlled protest. That's what I'm talking about. Because the governor, Sheyi Makin, they want to create that, you won't create that thing, that scenery again. Make it there for the media. And the only way to do it is to now spend some money for Very Dark Man to come with his team and do a protest. So he will now come and talk with the microphone. So technically, there was a protest. So the governor was compelled to come in the public to talk on the microphone. And your media will not carry it. Hey, breaking news, breaking news. Arise TV, Channels TV, AIT, TVC, and the rest of them. That's the way they do this thing. Those in government, we know how we roll, here in the Western world, not in that zoo. But sometimes you create a scenario just to have a public opinion, to engage on a topic, on an issue that it is time for you guys to deal with that issue. So you now create a storm in a teacup, a deviation, a diversion. Let me use that word, a diversion. Keep on watching. You see the children now that left their school or came to the airport, who paid for their flights or their tickets to get to the airport. Some students. Watch now. Watch. Keep watching. Now see the students, they're all there. Students are there. Students are there. You see them? Some children from, I think, primary school or something. Keep watching, keep watching. Keep watching. Ratel, the company itself. You see them? Students are out there. You see them? Handshake. Handshake, can you see it? A protest that should be against the government for not protecting the lives and properties of the people. I repeat, a genuine protest should be a protest against the government. Those whose responsibility is to protect lives and properties, to secure lives and properties. But in this case, you can see he's working with the governor because the governor made sure some school students came. They left their classes, they left their assignments, they left their exam. They came to the airport to shake hands with the very dark man. Very dark man, no. But for sure, when he's doing his own, they are pepper spraying him. They are spraying him gas, chemicals, tear gas. That's how you know when one protest is real and organic, while the other one is controlled. I'm not saying any of them is bad or good. I'm not saying that. But in analysis, when you want to derive to a point, there is no right or wrong answer. That's all I'm saying. In this case, the governor needed the influence of very dark man. Governor Sheyi Makinde, he needed the influence of very dark man. So what he did was to kind of contract him. Say, guy, please come with your boys. I'll book a flight. When I go come down, once I come protest, talk, come to the government house. I will now come outside and I will speak to you guys. I will talk tough. That's why government go hear him. Aso Rock go hear him, Yeah. Choose date. Okay. That's how it's done. How much will it cost for your flights, for everything, for your hotels, for like 2 days? I will pay for everything. Don't worry. Consider it done. Consider it done. Any amount you need to bring your boys here and do this thing, consider it done. A controlled protest. A controlled protest. And the people in this to say, oh, in Nigeria now, people can protest. Wow, that's great. In Nigeria, people can protest now. Wow, amazing. But ordinarily for the protest for NNAMDI KANU, you saw what even happened. Lawyers were even being arrested. Lawyers were arrested. Nigeria, unashamed, they shame me. You animals that believe in Nigeria, unashamed, they shame me. Keep on watching. Watch.
You see also?
We see my brother.
Now so the Eta Ibadan, the protest, bandits must go. Terrorists
must go. Are you hearing the theme of their protests? Not about the governor. Now, bandits must go. Terrorists must go. Bandits must go. Terrorists must go. But when Showora is doing his own, you're going to hear Tinubu must go. Akpabio must go. Tinubu must go. Which one touch home pass? Which one touch the government pass? Which one they in direct contrast with the government? Is it one who is saying, no, don't discuss the governor must go, the whatever. Say bandits must go, terrorists must go. Or the one who is saying Tinubu must go, Tinubu must go. This is psychology. I want to open you guys' mind so you can see through the nonsense being done in that zoo called Nigeria. My only anger is OJYOKPE, my very good friend, keep on falling for this nonsense. She knows the truth, but she has to do what she has to do. That's what they do. The media, that's what they do in the media. Television is all fake. Television means tell lies to your vision. Tell lies to your eyes, which they see. Television, tell lies to your vision. But you guys cannot see these things. When Simon Ekpa is talking, say, hey, Simon Ekpa is bad, NNAMDI KANU is bad. No, they are the good guys doing their things the right way. That's why right now in Biafra land, you cannot even protest with a white handkerchief. I will show you now where that very dark man was protesting with a cutlass, a pickaxe, a knife, machete, and the rest of them. Watch now. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Watch now. Watch. Keep watching. Get ready.
You don't see them so.
Watch now.
Okay. After the protest, now so talks, come attack them.
Okay. Keep watching. Keep watching, keep watching, keep watching. Watch the way game change now. Keep on watching. Wash face, wash your face. Okay. Wash your face. Wash your face.
If you live in the
Watch. Keep watching.
You see, now so the call and the self. If you check the video very well, you will see say most of these tools where they carry cutlass, digger, and new ones. They must
hold on there. At this point now, to create a storm in a teacup, they claim some thugs came to attack them. Perhaps it happened. Maybe some local boys say, what are you guys doing here now? What's all this one? You know, fine. But now, you said now protesting with knife, cutlass, axe, and the rest of them. Very dark man and his boys, they go carry knife, cutlass, axe, and they go to protest for Nigeria. But NNAMDI KANU, IPOB, Simon Ekpa, Biafrans, with the carry white handkerchief, Biafran flag or white handkerchief. Nigerian police, they pious. Make you now watch this one now. You go see them. Very dark man and his boys. They carry knife, cutlass, axe to protest for Yoruba land. And all was well. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Oh yeah, watch them.
Them along the road to protect themselves. Because Nigeria we did must fight by all means to keep yourself alive. Who died, they don't forget about
they come back, listen.
Cutlass, digger, and new ones. They must
watch.
Now so the call and the self. If you check the video very well, you will see say most of these tools where they carry cutlass, digger, and new ones, they must abort them along the road to protect themselves. Because Nigeria we did must fight by all means to keep yourself alive. Who died, they don't forget about them.
Wash your hands. Nasiam. Are you seeing what I'm seeing there? Protesting in Nigeria, they are carrying axe, cutlass, machete, and it is okay. No police come shoot them. Nobody buy them. But in Biafra land, we carry a white handkerchief, and our blood goes stain them from the bullet wounds. And you all tell me that you believe in Nigeria, that we should remain in your Nigeria. OJYOKPE will not show you this one. Arise News will not show you this one. But if it was the Biafrans that did a protest, OJYOKPE and the rest of them, they will show you this one now, where people they carry knife. They carry guns. Hey, IPOB, ASN, they carried knife in a protest. They carried the cutlass in a protest. Simon Ekpa boys, they carried knife in a protest. They will paint a picture, but now, Very Dark Man is doing what he has to do to protect himself because some thugs came to attack him. And they have the right to carry arms to defend themselves. As long as you are defending yourself, you have the right to bear arms. Don't get me wrong here. I am not attacking my guy, Very Dark Man. What he did here is perfect. The only problem is, see, they changed the law, they changed the rules when we, the Biafrans, want one. When NNAMDI say, okay, have your ESN to protect us, they will change the rules and laws. The Yorubas can have Amotekun. The Fulani can have their Hizbah to protect their culture, their religion, and the rest. But we, the Biafrans, we can have nothing. That's the problem. That is the problem. They don't allow us to operate freely the same way the other tribes could do in Nigeria. And now in Yoruba land, Very Dark Man, they carry knife, cutlass, axe, they protest. If now the Igbos come to this one now, by now, what he do? And what Igbo? What he do? We told you all, they have come to take over our land. Yorubas, Ronu. What he do? And what Igbo? Amo Okoro, Amo Igbo, Amo Okoro. What he do? What to do? You guys know what I mean. Come on. You guys know what I mean. But look at what is happening here. They are carrying knife and axe and everything, cutlass to protest. And even my brother here said, DonAza, he's not even shocked. It's okay because they have to defend themselves. But Arise News did not show this. Oh my, Nigeria. Oh my God, watch. Knife, cutlass, axe. Cutlass and axe in a protest. Weapons in a protest. Weapons in a protest. It's possible in Nigeria. It's possible as long as you are doing what they call a controlled protest, a controlled chaos, a controlled anarchy. Once they are controlling it, it's fine. Do it now. Now we now. It's okay now. Awala now. If he let you, if you won't let, I beg you. Tell him to come now. Okay, yes, tell him to come now to government house. Yes, tell his boys they should come now to government house, and I will grab and I'll welcome them. I will speak on the microphone. Sheyi Makinde is now saying, "Oh yeah, go and bring them now. It is time. It's time. Go and bring them. Tell them to come to government house." I will now come out and talk and make my speech. Keep watching and see what happens next. When I watch him now.
You see also, see confrontation time.
Keep watching. Now they are going to the governor's house and the governor welcomed them. A controlled chaos. A controlled chaos. Organized chaos. A contracted protest. This is how it looks like. No police to stop them. No tear gas. No army. No gunshots. No bullet wounds. Fight Nigeria. Hey. They are matching now. They are fit to match. But the Biafrans, no macho. IPOB, no macho. ESN, no macho. Watch here now, they are matching freely now. But they say IPOB, no macho. Biafra, no macho. Anwaibo, no macho. ESN, no macho. Simon Ekpa, no macho. NNAMDI KANU, no macho. In fact, no talk on the microphone. No. If you talk, na terrorism. We'll give you life in jail because you talk from London on the microphone during the NSAS, you talk. It means you are guilty. But in this case now, these guys are actually carrying arms. They are bearing arms. In a literal definition, they are bearing arms in a protest. And not a single gunshot. Not a single policeman is there to stop them. Do you know why? Because it's a controlled environment. The governor is aware. The governor has given him his blessings to do what he's doing. It's okay. I understand this kind of psychology, but my only anger will say those real guys in Oyo, the indigenous that should have come out to protest, they will stay at home and say there is no need because somebody has already done it. That's my only anger with this thing. Because when you do this kind of controlled, stuff, the real guys that should come out, they will now be filled with self-satisfaction. Say, okay, well, let's just stay at home now because yesterday, very dark man and his boys, they came out and they do well, then talk, then protest well. In fact, they had an audience with the governor. So, because of that case, it's fine. Let's just relax and watch what will happen next. That's the 419 by these guys. Now, keep on watching what will happen next. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Now he's at the government house and he's protesting now, making his speech in the front of the government house of Seyi Makinde. And then Seyi Makinde will now come out and say, yes, you are right. We must find a way to discuss and set the people free. Watch again. Suddenly it's easier now to gain access to your governors. But when show what they're doing on, then go lock it everywhere up. Controlled protest against the real protest. A controlled one against an organic one. Choose one. But to the Yorubas, don't fall for this. It is that you guys must rise up. Don't allow these guys to put you to sleep. Don't allow your governors, your politicians to put you to sleep. To the Yorubas, make una wake up. And Yoruba, make una wake up. Keep on watching. Keep on watching.
Maintain decorum.
Decorum, where? Now watch the governor. Watch the governor now. Governor's out. Governor is out. The organizer, but they pretend. They pretend. He's out now. Makinde. Seyi Makinde is out. Give him the microphone.
See also? Yeah. The governor got to speak to the protesters.
Yes.
First, let me tell you that I will tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Amen.
One, if I am not in government, I will be with you. I will be protesting also. Assuming I am not the governor for your state. So, I do not have anything against what you are doing.
Now.
Yes, to have a society where leaders are accountable, to have a society that is inclusive, sometimes it may require agitation, it may require protests, it may require people getting up from their comfort zones.
Yes.
To do something like this.
Exactly.
That is our reality. However, let me give you the assurance that I am also distressed because I have children of my own.
Yes.
I'm also distressed with what has happened to our children.
Yes.
It has been 1 month. It was 1 month yesterday. 1 month and 1 day already.
Hold on there. And he went on and on and on. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, people out there might say, these Igbo boys, Biafra boys, you are very stubborn. No. What we are doing is we point out the obvious because we don't know how to pretend like the others. Like the saying goes, see no evil, tell no evil, speak no evil. You see the evil, but you will not speak about it. That's not us. People like me, we keep it real. We don't know how to tell lies. What I see here, or what I saw in this video, for a better English, what I saw in this video is a controlled way of doing things, of a protest, where a governor wanted to help his people, but he knows his hands are tied. He cannot do much for Aso Rock to deal, because when it comes to terrorism, it's not the governor that deals with it. According to your own system, it is the federal government that will deal with such. And the way things are looking, Tinubu don't give a damn because of election. If he dares go hardcore against the terrorists, he will lose the knot forever. So what he's doing now is pretending. He did some few things. Oh, we rescued one, a politician, the daughter, and twins. All those things. They have to create that scenario, but Tinubu don't give a damn. But this governor here, Seyi Makinde, he has the will to help his people, but his hands are tied. So the only way he could try something is to find a way to have a chat with Very Dark Man and see how they can put something together. You know, come up with this stuff, you know, make we do this thing together. Then when your guys come, bring them down, you know, to protest. Come to the government house and I'll come out and I'll make a very strong speech. Because the speech the governor gave here was very, very strong. A very, very well, spoken words and all those things. So, to me, the governor has achieved his aim by creating this public opinion on this situation happening in his state. And the message and the protest will get to the corridors of Aso Rock, where Tinubu is. I get it. Don't get me wrong. It's a good way of doing things, but there's a but there. The only problem is this. If you keep on acting this way, I call it the coward's approach. You want to do slow, jeje ho, life in a jeje ho, this is life in a jeje ho, jejely, no worry, let's try. That's a coward way of doing things. Because say, you're supposed to protest. Say, why is the government not doing anything about this? But you are scared, you are worried, because Tinubu is your brother. So the best approach is to create a controlled protest in a controlled environment. I get it. Tomatoes or tomatoes, they're all the same. I get it. But the problem is, you cannot continue this way for too long. Because if you keep on doing this system for too long, where you just control and create a scenario, the protest is there, but it's a fake one, that way is not the best approach for a country like Nigeria. That way is not the best approach. If you ask me, the best approach for those that believe in Nigeria is the way Omoyele Sowore is doing his own thing. He has a mantra, revolution now, revolution now. And when you see what he's doing, he's going against the establishment. He goes against the government. He goes against the president. He goes against Wike. He goes against all those who are against the people. But in this protest done by Very Dark Man, even though it's good, but you can see it's a controlled protest. They were not protesting against the governor for not bringing back those children. That wasn't the theme of this this protest. No. This was more of a solidarity protest with the governor, because they are saying terrorists must go, kidnapping must go. You are focusing on terrorists. Those guys, they are non-stakeholders. It is not the duty of a terrorist to keep you safe. So when you are protesting, you are doing it based on your views and opinions to let the system know that people are not happy with the way things are going. And when you protest in the public, it is letting the system and the structure of the government to understand that the people have their way as well to speak on how they intend to. So protest is the best way of communicating and showing your anger, your frustration on the government. And they will have no other way to come out in the public and address your concerns. You see, that's how it's done. But in Nigeria, you are not allowed to protest. In Biafra land, if you come out to protest, they'll kill you. That's why we are doing what they call sit-at-home protest. That's the only one that can survive in Biafra land. I hope now you guys, you understand this. The only one we can do in Biafra land is sit at home, because if we dare come out to protest, even with a white handkerchief, in the war zone, once you raise white handkerchief, it means peace. A sign of peace. I give up. I stop. I wave the flag. I surrender. Peace. We mean no harm. When you are flying the white flag, it means say, we mean no harm. That's what it means. But even in Biafra land, the youths were flying, raising up a white flag. And your satanic Nigerian Fulani government and their military came and opened fire on them. I have the videos. I would love to show you guys, but I can't. That's the problem. We are in the catch-22 situation. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. We cannot do any kind of protest in Biafra land. So the only one we can do is to sit at home, where the people say, okay, on this day, on this Monday, we shall give it to NNAMDI KANU to let the government know and the world to know that we, the people, We love our leader NNAMDI KANU, and we dedicate this Monday to Mazi NNAMDI KANU. That's why for 5 years and counting, 5 years and counting, we are still protesting in Biafra land. How wonderful is that? In closing, to my sister OJYOKPE, please, I understand the games, but I'm somebody, I don't allow things to slide. I don't allow those subliminal stuff to slide. I call a spade a spade. If you say what VDM did is good, then please show the whole video. Show him where he carried knife, an axe, and his boys were carrying cutlass. So let Nigerians know it is okay now to carry knife, axe in a protest. And do a comparative analysis where in the show on their own side, all he did was just talking. Revolution now, revolution now. All they had were flyers. And your Nigerian government sent their army to pepper spray him, to pour him a powder tear gas that made him to lose his breath. Let me show you that before I go. Let's go there. Go there, watch it. Let's go there. Watch. The real one. Watch him here. Now they see him. Now they see him for Nigeria. The man you are seeing on the floor is Omoyele Sowore. They came on a close range and they poured him a poisonous gas. You call it tear gas, but this one, it will suck out the oxygen from your nostrils down to your lungs. It will pollute the oxygen and turn it to CO2. And before you know them, the oxygen in your lungs, you can no longer inhale it because it's now CO2 inside your body. Normally, you breathe in oxygen and you breathe out carbon dioxide. You breathe in O2 and breathe out CO2. But what they would do with the chemical they pour this man, he's a lucky guy. If not at his feet and he does gym, he does his races, he could have died here because this is how they killed Okadigbo. It was a deliberate way to kill this man here. Keep watching. Imagine what they did to him. This is the real one. The real protest. This is it here. This is the real protest in Nigeria. Finally, as I wrap this one up, I want to call to Nigerians, this is the real protest. This is what you go through when you protest in Nigeria, the real way, the organic way. No paddy papadi. No party for jungle. This is the real one. This is how they treat you in a protest in Nigeria. Sowore, our guy, was almost killed on the ground. So for those out there who are saying they believe in Nigeria, oh, very dark man, you're doing a good job. We love it. We love it. Yes, we love very dark man, but we know it's in there. Say this one, oh, jungle pass jungle. What you see here is the real deal. This show what they own, not the real deal. This is what Nigeria will do to you when you are going against them. You see, and in Biafra land, when you go against them in Biafra land, what they do to you, they go bring gun to buy you. So please, miss me with that nonsense. To OJYOKPE, my sister, you need to keep it real. Be balanced in your broadcasts. Be balanced in your analysis. Let them see the real stuff that happened in a protest. Let them know that how come is it possible for them to protest in Nigeria, in the southwest, in Abuja, but when you go to Biafra land, a peaceful protest, you are being killed like animals, like chickens in the streets. And how come very dark man can go about doing protests everywhere? Everywhere he goes, through and fro, he's doing protests. But Sowore, Our guy Sowore cannot do it. A man who was once a presidential candidate in your presidential election. How come Sowore is being treated this way? But very dark man can go about, carry a cutlass, carry axe, he carry knife, he dey shout, terrorism was good, terrorism was my God. Nigerians, you guys, you are deaf, you are dumb, you are blind. Nigerians, I used to think you guys are very, very smart. Those who call themselves Nigerians, I used to think you guys are the champions of Africa. I believe that, and I went to the Western world and I was competing with everybody. I said, we are the best now. We have the swagger. I was competing with everybody. White, black, brown, yellow, green, blue, whatever. But now, me looking back, I'm asking myself, where did the confidence of those Nigerians go? The real Nigerians, where did your confidence go? Is it hunger that have made you guys to be scared now to speak? Has hunger humbled you guys? Has hunger turned you guys to cowards? Has hunger make you guys now to be more submissive, docile in your approach? What happened to Nigerians? Those guys who they used to speak with their chest. Even the great men, the elderly men, those like Okadigbo and the rest of them, when they speak, the whole world, they listen. What happened to those people? What happened to the youths of Nigeria? That today you are so submissive. Una de fear. Old men in power. You are scared of old, dirty, stinking men in power. Men in their 80s, you are scared of them. But for house, when your father is in his 80s, you will slap your father. You will beat him up. Eh? I remember I was in Lagos then. My friend went to play some football in their neighborhood. And there goes this old man, a Yoruba man, you know, he was being beaten by the children for urinating on the bed. A man in his 70s, perhaps he's got dementia or something. But they carried the mattress, put the mattress outside. You go see that piece there. They call the flog and they call him atole. I was so angry watching. How can you be beating this old man? Say in the piece. Now mental health now. Eh? At old age, your brother will fail you now. Eh? Your blockos, your what they call it again? Your pancreas, you know, it will fail you now. He might have cancer. His prostate may have been enlarged. He cannot control the urine anymore at old age. And when there is cold or too much of heat, his bladder will expand and he will wet the bed. Now, old age. Here in the Western world, in those old men's care home or women care home, old men, they wear pampers. They wear pad for old men so that when they urine or urinate, it go hold them. It go hold their kidney. Yeah? When they urinate, the pad go hold their urine. In the morning, those nurses, they will go and clear it off. But in Nigeria, they were beating this old man. Atole. So if you guys are used to beating your elders up, those old men up, how come now, Nigerians of today, you are all scared of your politicians, old men in power? Eh? Only Sowore is the one doing the right way, because when you do things the right way, this is the outcome that you will get in Nigeria. When you really want to protest, this will be the outcome. What Sowore is going through, this will be the real outcome for those that believe they can protest and fight for Nigeria. This is what you get. What I see Very Dark Man doing, that's my guy. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. That's my guy. But I cannot buy into that, because I understand and say, now organize stuff. Fine, no problem. You help the governor out. No wahala. But on this level, something that will shake the foundation of the government, Sowore is the man. Sowore is the man. And this is how I expect Nigerian government to treat you guys when you protest in Nigeria. Don't get me wrong. NSAS, you also what happened in NSAS. That is how things happen in Nigeria. That is the nature of a new Nigeria you guys are living in now. Nobody is free to protest anymore. They will do it this way, the way they did to SOWORE. Need I say more? Need I say more? I rest my case. Grand opening, grand closing. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. No more talk.